last century was insane.
Yeah.
It's now rare for there to be war.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think people lack perspective and gratitude with all those things that you're saying, and I think that if people had more awareness of both history and how far and how quickly human beings have advanced and how much things have gotten better, even if you just take some obvious things, poverty, childhood mortality, women dying, childbirth, access to education,
that's a huge issue. I mean, usually
literacy. Yeah. People were used to just be getting taken out left, right, and center. Mm-hmm. It was very normal for a quarter or a third of children to die before they reach age 5. It was very normal for young men to be going off to war and being brutalized and killed in all sorts of horrible ways.
Yeah, in fact, Napoleon said every French woman has to have 6 kids. 2 will die two will die as children, 2 will die in war, and then 2 more to continue France.
Wow.
Yeah,
and that's France.
And it wasn't that far wrong. With the Napoleonic Wars and stuff.
Yeah, I just think that because of that, I think with a lack of perspective comes a lack of gratitude, and then no matter how comfortable someone's life is, no matter how good things they are, even if they're in good health, no one around them is sick or dying, whatever, and they're still just feeling down and sad. And I think if they could just reframe that in their minds, then I think people would be a lot happier.
Yeah, absolutely. I really encourage people to be students of history. Yeah. I mean, there's some really good podcasts out there that are very compelling. Podcasts. There's this Explorers podcast that's really interesting, the early sea voyages, and how everyone was dying of scurvy because they didn't even know vitamin C was a thing.
Basic stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and then they finally figured out, okay, vitamin C is a thing. Yeah. So, I mean, if you read history, it used to be we'd have plagues every year. A third of the city died.
I mean, they only discovered germs fewer than 150 years ago.
Yeah,
right. So people didn't even know the idea that you even should wash your hands before delivering a baby or something. That was new.
Yeah, the germ theory of disease was opposed for a long time by the medical establishment. Mm-hmm. It's actually worth noting that literally the official line was germs are fake.
Yes. And the doctors are clean. So
yeah, doctors exactly. If you don't have a good sort of microscope or something, and someone tells you that there's these tiny creatures that you can't see. I mean, it sounds like witchcraft, Yeah. It's that there's tiny creatures that you can't see that are on your hands, and if you touch something else, those tiny creatures are going to go into someone else, to basically bacteria and viruses, and they're going to
make them sick.
Make them sick and maybe die. And